The time lapse is over because I ran out of haste 2 from the beacon and I can't mine without that. What are we, a peasant? Anyway, you might be wondering why I'm digging out a big hole. These nether-inspired goat hell towers are our mega base for this SMP, and frankly, we need some room underground for a fancy bulk storage area. And it turns out I can't fly, but that is okay because Billy the Goat has granted me immortality. This was our starter house, and we've officially outgrown it. The chest monster situation is out of hand. I cannot breathe or focus in here. That piece of bird poop right there, that's the center of a 17 by 17 square. Centers are good, and I've been known to forget them in the past, but not this time because we are planning ahead. Our storage room is at Y15, so we have space to fly into the dungeon, and it sounds awesome because we can have caves in the walls with various farms in them. Do you remember the Tower of Farms? No, well, neither did I apparently, because I haven't added anything onto it in forever. I gathered some cactus today, as other players have requested that I actually stock green candles in the candle store. We probably should have done that a long time ago, considering I'm advertising the lime green ones. The design for the farm is pretty simple. Cactuses will grow, break on a fence, and then be picked up by a hopper minecart. The farm is hidden by the tower, so it's not really decorated, but I did try and make it look nice. And let's just say it has marginally better aesthetics than the sugarcane farm in here. Your boy is literally too lazy to move his beacon, and I'm rich enough to just make another one. That's right, we're digging out yet another custom cave, and I haven't even made the storage room yet. I think I'm insane. Yeah, I think I might have a digging addiction this week. I love to flex. Do you love to flex? Yes, well, we need gilded blackstone for our storage room, and it is a rare block that's only found in bastions, so I'm scouring the nether looking for more, and it is quite painful. Bastions come with piglin brutes, one of the hardest hitting mobs in the game, and one of the only mobs that have actually killed me before on the server, so I take it very carefully. I bring extra totems and gapples, because these guys suck. This guy really sucks though, look at him, what a loser. He's on a block by himself. Easy pickings for the Nether King, that's what I'm saying. And we got some more gold blocks on there, and we're using those in our storage room as well, so collecting those will be nice as well. As we fly into the shopping district, you might notice a new shop, and that is a wood shop. A wood shop is incredible because right now I can buy all of these oak logs and just turn them into chests, because we are indeed going to make our treasure room, our storage room, and I'm planning on using stacks upon stacks of chests so we can be supplied for the rest of the server's lifespan. So this shop came at an incredible time for me. I said I like to flex, right? Well, we got the gold farm for the gold blocks, but we cannot actually automatically farm raw gold blocks. You can only get that from mining. So I've mined up some gold ore, and we'll probably have to mine more, but we can turn these raw gold into raw gold blocks, which will be useful for our storage room. And I've got to say, it's a pretty sexy floor pattern that uses the gold blocks, the raw gold blocks, and even glazed terracotta. I know, right? I'm insane. Who uses glazed terracotta? But it's really good for a floor pattern. And because we're at Y15, we actually have to glass it up so slimes don't spawn. But I think that'll be cool because we can be pretty dark in here. My dragon-like greed for gold has brought me back to the nether. You can see all of these lava columns falling down. I'm getting pretty far out. We're generating new chunks, looking for new bastions. Finding a ton of fortresses, to be honest. We need a wither skull farm, but what we really need is more gilded blackstone. I've run out yet again, and my desire to use it has just expanded exponentially as I make the storage room look nicer and nicer. Whenever I see a bastion sticking out in the red of the nether, I get so excited, and I run right over to these glistening gold bits. Now look at this bastion. I didn't even know that they came like this. It is in the shape of a pig. You got like a snout, you got eyes. It looks incredible. I didn't even know that they came like this, but it's quite the sight. And it's my first time actually seeing one. So I guess the Nether King needs to know more about the Nether, that's for sure. And I found yet another bastion with the cool pig face. This one's even cooler because it's like in the open. It's not as hidden, but yeah, you just fly right up to it, go straight for the gilded blackstone, and screw the piglin brutes. You know, we don't like these guys. Or we do like them. They're a cool mob, but they hit pretty hard. And sometimes the gilded blackstone teases me where it's visible, but it's just like, how am I going to get that, man? Like, even with a lighter, come on. I'm so far out in the nether. I've found so many bastions. And just like the end, when we go in busting, there's no point in walking back. So you just put everything in your chest, and you know, suicide is badass. You know, that's how you get back to the overworld quick and easy. And with that adventure, we had enough gilded blackstone to make the tile pattern of our storage room floor. It looks really good. We're going for this golden theme, kind of like Smaug from The Hobbit. You know, his treasure room, his treasure hoard was golden. That's the kind of vibe I want in here. We're like the dragon hoarding everything. Even just adding these blackstone stairs on top of the roof took a really long time, so I'm not excited about it, but we are going to extend the blackstone probably all the way up through the hole, so we have a big black cave, and it'll be very dark in here because we can remove all of the torches and we have the glass. Nothing will spawn, and it'll be very moody and aesthetic, I think. Very fitting for the Nether King. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig this out and replace it all with blackstone. I think I am insane. And the blackstone kind of gave the effect exactly that I wanted. We still gotta remove the torches, but if you look up, it is like pitch black. It looks really cool. The only thing we have is this exit, and that's because we're gonna be flying in and out of our storage room. It's the easiest way to access all of our stuff. If you think about it, we'll just come back from a mining session or a little adventure. And yeah, it comes at a bad time because they're just nerfing the elytra now in 1.18, so rip my rocket supply. But we'll see. It's pretty cool. So I think we'll try and little practice flying here. I made this little cave, and it's kind of hard, but I think I'll get it with some practice. That is a lot of fish. Stupid fish. Anyway, you know, we gotta get away from the evilness sometimes, get away from the nether towers, get away from the allure of the gold, because, you know, we got that dragon heart. And we wanted to work on Old Town and expand its beautification. So I've made another little house over here. Very simple design, and kind of inspired by pictures of medieval houses from Minecraft on Google and stuff like that. But I worked on doing a little bit of gradient work. So we got stripped spruce logs and stripped dark oak. And I think it came out pretty good. And yeah, we'll continue to expand Old Town little by little each video. These 13 rockets are all I have to my name, and that sucks because, like I said, I love flying. We're going to be flying into our new mega base all the time. So I need to make a gas farm because fuck creeper farms. Gas farm is right up the Nether King's alley. I've never made a gas farm before, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out that gas spawn in Soul Sand Valley. So here we are in a Soul Sand Valley. We're going to be making a portal-based farm, so I've set up a portal to kind of figure out what we're doing. And yeah, we're going to need to place a lot of obsidian down and make a lot of nether portals, because we're going to send them to the overworld and have these big old idiots with the dangly bits suffocate. And it is a good thing that a few episodes back we mined the end towers and the end, you know, those big old towers of obsidian. We did that, and we also got piglin bartering, so we got lots of obsidian. But we're going to be placing a lot of this right now. I haven't even finished all of the layers of the farm, but this is just more nether portals than I've ever seen before in one place with my own eyes. It is kind of insane. And it's also a good thing that we mined out all of the storage room space, because we have a bunch of stone. I've got shulker boxes upon shulker boxes of stone. And it's really useful when you just need random blocks to make spawning platforms for a big old mob farm like this. How big is a Minecraft ghast? 4 by 4. So tell me, why on earth did I make my nether portals 3 tall? I messed up and it sucks. Lighting this portal will mean the farm is done. I had to completely rebuild it, or build it, tear it down, and then rebuild it, and it sucks. And it kind of was unfortunate because I didn't know really what I was doing, but I feel like that's what Minecraft is sometimes. You don't know what you're doing, and the only way to learn is by trial and error and experience. And that can go for a lot of things in life, but it was just a terrible experience. But I'm glad the farm is done. Let's see if it's working. The rain sums up my feelings, because here we are in the overworld where the gas should be coming out and none are coming out. The farm, it does only work if you're the only person online, but if other people are online, such as Not Pigeon right now, you can have someone in the nether and then you can stay in here in the overworld and it should be working. So I have Innocent Nixon, the camera account, in there in survival, and it's not working and it sucks. So I'm gonna have to tweak some things maybe, or see what's up and try and get it to work. So I'm standing up there on the AFK platform, and now we are on the camera account, and it does seem that gas are indeed spawning. I'm just not sure if they're going through the portals or not. Maybe they need to move. Maybe we had more mobs in the nether mob cap, and they weren't spawning before. But it should be working now. We'll see. And it is indeed working. They're coming through, they're dying, they're suffocating. You got all their dangly bits. It is beautiful. Just their screams are really loud. And after an AFK session, this is what we like to see, the gunpowder. I need this for rockets because having to buy rockets on the server sucks. Having to wait for rockets to be restocked sucks. Being able to make my own rockets is amazing. And we got gas tiers as a nice little bonus. Definitely a fitting farm for the Nether King. And with all those gas tiers, I can make end crystals and become more powerful than any Jedi. Our evoker here, the high priest of the goat cult, has warned me that there is a threat, and that is the Ender Dragon. He's been studying the End for quite some time now. He's got some dragon's breath here, and he's informed me that the dragon as a species is a threat to Billy the Goat and to all of our goat kind. So as the leader of the goat cult, you know, the Nether King, I want to look out for my goat buddies. And if the evoker priest thinks that the End is a threat to the Nether, then we will need to wage war on the End and exterminate the Ender Dragon. So that is exactly what we are going to do. We're going to wipe the dragon species out completely with no hope of them ever threatening us, period. Billy the Goat himself is here to visit as I look into the portal, you know, giving me some best wishes before I go slaughter some dragons. So we just placed the end crystals that we can make thanks to our new gas farm. Kind of convenient timing if you ask me. And I've actually never done this before, but it's actually going to look incredible because we did mine the obsidian towers and they just appear out of nowhere. It is no wonder that the evoker warned us about the end, because these end crystals over here, these beams, it is very demonic, very culty. More culty than us if you ask me. And it's definitely a threat to our nether operations. So we want to, you know, put down the dragon as quick as possible. And that was pretty cool. So we got an advancement. Let's kill the dragon 19 times. I actually didn't kill the dragon the very first time on the server, so I just got the advancement for killing it for the first time. I guess that makes up for it, you know. I didn't kill him in the beginning because I died. So we're gonna, you know, slaughter it up. We're gonna be placing a lot of end crystals here. Each time we gotta spawn them, that's 4 crystals, and this is time number 2 out of 19. We'll see how many different possible trick shots I can do to kill the dragon, because we're gonna be killing it quite a few times. And I imagine we'll have quite a few different deaths. The goats will reign supreme. We will crush out the end dimension and make the nether, you know, rule all of the dimensions. I can't imagine doing this without an elytra. I've just been flying around, hitting, shooting the dragon, doing all sorts of crazy stuff, flying around. How are you supposed to do this without it? Like, I think next time I play legitimately, I'm going to go get an elytra before I fight the dragon. You know, with a piston machine or something, because it seems like a really fun way to fight it. Like, I'm just flying around whacking it with my sword, and it is quite the fun experience. Like, you take a lot of damage, but it's kind of cool to just fly after the dragon. I hope they add more dragons to Minecraft. That'd be cool. And that was the 19th dragon that we slaughtered. The last of its own kind. I think the last. Pigeon might have an egg. And if we fly up, we will see that we have unlocked the other 19 in-portal gateways. And this is kind of what I mainly wanted to do, because it'll look really cool. But from a lore perspective, we can make a ring around it. And not only would it be an end hub, but if we fit it with our nether theme, like using gold blocks or nether-related blocks, we could have this ring of power, kind of like Lord of the Rings, going all the way around. And then we could use it as like a weapon or machine, or say it's a weapon or machine that the Nether King has to basically corrupt and control the end dimension, you know? We're waging war not on the overworld, but everywhere. So we slaughtered the dragons, and now we have a dragon horde lair like ourselves. Like I said, this gold black area, it's kind of inspired by those like dragon golden hordes, kind of like from The Hobbit. It's really cool. So maybe we could potentially build an organic dragon looking down on us from the top of the black cave. But we're gonna have lots of hallways going to different farms, like nether tree farms. We're gonna build up Billy's new altar. You know, gotta look out for our good friend. But yeah, the storage room is awesome. I'm gonna have to start moving everything in here very soon. I need more shulker boxes first. But yeah, it's incredible, and I will see you all next time.